Today is Friday, May 15th, 2026. Congratulations to trader who invested in Cisco Systems. This stock has surged 13% yesterday, but its RSI just hit 87. That is one of the most extreme overbought readings you will ever see on this stock. Is this a buy or a warning? We break it down right after the global recap. Thursday's closing data. In Asia, Japan's Nikkei gained 0.28% to 63,449. Hang Seng was flat. Shanghai fell 0.91%. In Europe, Germany's DAX surged 1.32%. France's CAC gained 0.93%. London's FTSE up 0.46%. In the U.S., the S&P 500 hit a new all-time high at 7,501, up 0.76%. The Nasdaq hit a new all-time high at 26,635, up 0.88%. The Dow reclaimed 50,000 for the first time since the Iran war began, gaining 0.75% to close at 50,063. Four confirmed facts driving markets today. First, Trump-Xi Summit Day 2 continues in Beijing. Day 1 confirmed outcomes. China agreed to buy 200 Boeing jets, and U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent confirmed China will use its influence on Iran regarding the Strait of Hormuz. Second, Applied Materials reported record revenue of $7.91 billion and raised full-year guidance to 30% growth, confirmed beat. Third, NVIDIA jumped 4.4% after the U.S. cleared 10 Chinese firms to receive H200 chips. Fourth, Kevin Warsh was confirmed as the new Federal Reserve Chair. Watch for any policy signals from him today. Let's go to the most excitement part. Cisco Systems, ticker CSCO. This company makes the high-speed switches and routers that connect AI data centers. Every NVIDIA GPU cluster needs Cisco networking to function. Yesterday, Cisco reported a strong quarter, raised its full-year revenue guidance to $62.8 to $63 billion, and the stock surged 13.4%. The Dow reclaimed 50,000 partly because of Cisco. On the chart, the stock closed at $115.53, still 3.2% below the intraday high of $119.36, which is marked on the chart as the new high and immediate resistance level. Look at the moving averages. The EMA 20 at $94.37 is annotated as the dynamic support level. The EMA 40 is at $89. The MA 50 is at $85. The MA 200 is at $76.40. All five are below price and pointing upward. It is a perfect uptrend. If you zoom to macro picture, the 52-week low of CSCO is $60.85. That means the stock has more than doubled in 1 year. Volume on Thursday was 44.27 million shares, massively above normal. Big volume on a big move confirms institutional buying. That is a healthy sign for the longer-term trend. Now here is what every trader needs to hear. The RSI, Relative Strength Index, is reading 87.47. That is not just overbought. That is extreme overbought. Above 70 is overbought. Above 80 is the danger zone. At 87, the stock has risen so fast that the momentum indicator is flashing a serious caution signal. The Williams percent R confirms this. At minus 11.40, it is also near zero, which means the same thing. Extremely stretched. The MACD tells a different story. The MACD line is at 5.56, the signal is at 3.80, and the histogram is green. This means the underlying trend and momentum are still intact. The MACD says the company is strong. The RSI and Williams percent R say the stock has run too far too fast. Here is the key lesson. A stock can have great fundamentals and still be too expensive to buy right now. Cisco is a great company, which is running at the right AI track. The earnings were real. But buying after a 13% single-day surge with the RSI at 87 means you are buying at maximum excitement. The smarter approach is to watch the chart annotated support level at $101.87. If the stock pulls back to that level and holds, that is a far better entry point. The EMA 20 at $94.37 is the deeper support if the pullback extends further. Three things to watch today. 1. Cisco at $115. RSI 87 says wait. Watch the potential support level at $101.87 on any pullback. 2. Trump-Xi Summit Day. Watch for further confirmed announcements, especially on Iran and the Strait of Hormuz. 3. All three U.S. indexes are at or near all-time highs. S&P 7,500, Nasdaq 26,600, Dow above 50,000. Strong earnings season is driving the rally, but inflation remains elevated with yields at the 2026 high. Stay disciplined, follow the levels, not the excitement. Happy trading. That is your Global Market Pulse Daily for Friday, May 15th. Subscribe for Monday's update, posted every morning at 7 a.m. Eastern. Have a great weekend.